YouTube, it's Amber. So, apologize for the lighting, but, okay, so this is try 2 for the video I just made. Something just happened when I was recording. Luckily, I was only at like 3 minutes. So, I have to repeat everything I was going to say. Don't you just love that? Anyways, so, I'm 29 weeks and 2 days today. And my last posting was like 26 weeks, or 25. So it looks like I just didn't record or what. But I just been having so much trouble with YouTube and uploading videos and my webcam and then my husband closing it when it was uploading and just like anything that could like make it so my video wouldn't upload has happened. And that's why my videos have not been posted. So I'm going to do my very best at making this not super long, so it's not super boring. Not a lot has really happened in the past 3 weeks as far as pregnancy that is going to make it be a long video. But I want, for those who do watch me, and for myself to have the memory of the journey and everything. So I'll show my belly, even though it's nighttime and I'm in my PJs. But I will eventually be doing like a photo montage of all my belly pictures because I've literally pretty much taken a belly photo every week, pretty much, practically. In the beginning, there wasn't a lot of change, so I know I didn't every week then. But anyways, so I'm sorry about all that, but YouTube and cameras and internet can be finicky, and yeah. So 26, 27, 28 weeks. I had 2 doctor's appointments. One at 26 weeks for my glucose and anemia. Glucose test was negative. Yay. So don't have gestational diabetes, which sucks in a way because it's like, well, how do I explain how I've been passing out and how sugar always makes me feel better, and basically my doctor just told me my blood sugar, and it's normal for any woman who doesn't have gestational diabetes, but you're going to see a fluctuation. And I can't let myself go too long without eating and drinking and stuff, which I usually don't. I drink all the time, water. And so I just gotta make sure I'm doing that. My anemia test was not negative, but it wasn't like bad. So she just said, take your vitamins, make sure you're taking them. I'm like, well, I am. She's like, okay, well then you need to put more iron in your diet. Whether I take an iron supplement or I'm eating things with more iron, like meat and stuff like that, which I know I don't eat a lot of, but I have been lately. So, that's pretty much how that went. My glucose test wasn't bad. A lot of people made the glucose testing seem like terrible, like you have this big jug and you drink it and it's nasty and all that. I just like so many horror stories I've heard and people have told me, like friends and stuff, and I think they're just exaggerating, or they don't want me to think that everything is, hunky-dory and rosy and peaches and cream and whatever. So you appreciate their honesty, but at the same time, you don't want to hear all that because the bottle was like literally like this big, and they've improved it. It tastes like orange soda, like Sunkist, with a weird little aftertaste, and it stinks that you can't eat. But honestly, if you ate some crackers before in the morning, like a couple hours before your appointment, wouldn't hurt a thing. I didn't eat, so I felt a little nauseous, and got really hot and kind of threw up a little bit. So they had me lay down and then they had me sit in a chair. and they draw your blood 3 times. Um, but other than that, I was fine. Let's see what else. I got information on the pertussis shot, the whooping cough shot, which my preference is to get that. And make sure that you do get information about that, and that if you do want that, that's something that you do get, or that you're up to date on that shot. And even your spouse or whoever's going to be around the baby the most, whether it's your mom or your dad or whatever, that they have those up to date. Um, so then I had a doctor's appointment last week and have one coming up next week. And she just, told me my results, and I'm up about 18 pounds now, so really starting to put on the weight, which is good. Not complaining, because 18 pounds is not bad for 28 weeks at that point. 29 weeks now, so I'm sure I've gained a little bit. But my face isn't chubby, and nothing about me is much bigger. Of course, I lost some muscle tone because I don't run anymore. But yeah, I'm not really disappointed with how my body looks. And 18 pounds is not bad. So, what else? My blood pressure's been, normal, 110 over 60 or something like that, or 60 over 110, however you say that. Usually they always say it's really good. I have got swelling through the weeks, more so when I'm on my feet for a long period of time, or if it's super hot, or if I'm not hydrating enough. And you'll know you're not hydrating enough. Like my doctor said, if your pee is not it doesn't look like lemonade, or kind of clearish with a little bit of a yellow tint. If your pee is like more than lemonade yellow, or like a dark yellow, you need more water. And if you don't want the swelling and the water retention to be as bad, I recommend drinking more water, because that's what your body wants. And yes, you're going to pee more, but you need it. You need it for the baby. And at this point, 26, 27, 28 weeks, 29 weeks, where I'm at now, the baby is peeing into the amniotic fluid and swallowing it. I hit my tongue when I said that. But they swallow the amniotic fluid, which has pee, and the more caffeine and coffee, sweet drinks that you drink, it makes it less clear for the baby to drink and put through its system. Juice and Gatorade is not bad at all, but caffeine drinks you should limit. Like, I treat myself to maybe one caffeine drink a week. Whether it's like a decaffeinated cup of coffee, usually on the weekends or one random day when I just need to do a lot of homework. Or every now and then I'll want a soda. But, excuse me, but I do not, maybe it's better if I sit back. I feel like I'm like talking into the computer. But, it's better that, you don't have a lot of caffeine. But I don't think that you need to cut it out altogether. That's just my opinion. These are just my opinions and the things that I've learned and that I believe. So it doesn't mean that you have to do them or listen to me. But, sorry about these jets. I don't know why they're going now when I'm doing a video. They weren't going by before. So that's pretty much it for doctor's appointments. And symptoms I kind of touch base on. I've had a little bit of swelling, but not not much. I'm really being conscious of eating when I'm hungry and not eating big meals, and that's because I did get heartburn. I was getting it really bad like a week or two ago, and to the point where one night I woke up, um, and the heartburn was so bad that Tums didn't do anything for me because I took Tums before I went to bed. It was so bad I threw up. Like, it was the indigestion and heartburn. It was like I could have spit fire. Like, it was really, really, really bad. And I had salsa and like Mexican. So I'm almost positive that like ranch and salsa and like tomatoey, like a lot of sauces, or a lot of things high in sodium are giving me heartburn. But then I've been experiencing recently other things that aren't that salty giving me heartburn. So I just take Zantac now. From now on, I've been taking it in the morning. If I forget, I take it in the afternoon. If I remember, I'll take it at night, especially at night, because who wants to be woken up in the middle of the night with heartburn and have to throw up? Nobody. So, and like my doctor said, Zantac is awesome. It helps prevent it and it helps relieve it. Tums just aren't really doing it for me. Tums more so just settle the burn in the throat and push it down, but that's about it. It doesn't feel good if you ate a Tums and there's like burning here and Tums here. There's still burn. So Tums is just, it kind of just puts a little bit of ice on the fire. It doesn't really, I don't know how to say that, but it doesn't do the trick for me anymore. Melanta is another good thing for heartburn, so I drink that. I need more of that actually. But Zantac, I recommend it to anyone who doesn't know what to take. It might not work forever for me, but it's doing a good job. Um, that's pretty much it for symptoms. Nope, I did forget something. Um, week 28, exactly the day that I turned 28 weeks, my left boob started leaking. Breast, whatever you want to call it. TMI, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it just started leaking. I was doing homework and I got hungry and I was gonna go make food and I was like, my shirt feels wet. I wasn't wearing a bra, so I looked down and my shirt's wet. I'm like, oh my god, I'm leaking. And I leaked a couple times that day, like where my shirt got wet. And of course, I told my friends and a couple of my friends. I didn't tell everyone. I wasn't like, oh my gosh. But I told my husband, and everyone's like, oh, this is a good thing. That means your supply is going to be good, and, because I really want to breastfeed, and I really want to stick with it for as long as I can. Um, Formula's expensive. So, and just because it's the best thing for the baby, and I want that experience, I want to try it. Um, so yeah, I was thinking. So yeah, kind of. I mean, seems crazy. At the point I was only 28 weeks. Now I'm 29 and a half weeks. It's like, wow, like I didn't think it would happen that soon. But at the same time, I mean, everybody's different. So, um, I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. um, yeah, and they've been tender and stuff, and I think I started this pregnancy at a small, not quite a full C, and now I'm pushing D, double D. So I know once I get my milk supply, I'm gonna be like big. Um, and I already got a nursing bra, big mistake, because it's a D and it doesn't fit. So, I never wore it. So if anyone is interested in a nursing bra, it is an awesome nursing bra, and it's nude colored, and I think it's a 36D or a 38D. Let me know, and I can send it to you, or because I have friends that are pregnant, but neither one is too big and one is going to be too small for it. So, yikes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for symptoms. Cravings. I just like I've said in all my videos, it just depends on the day. One day I might want a chicken sandwich, and the next day I'm like, ew, chicken's gross. Um, One day I could eat a salad, the next day I'm like, ew, salad, yuck. It just really depends on the day and like what I want to eat. I do like the the Greek yogurt, the non-fat Greek yogurt. They have them 10 for 10 at the grocery store, so I got those, and I love those for snacks. I love fruit. I like ice cream. Um, though I go back and forth where I want it, like I want a thing of ice cream and I'll eat it throughout the week, and then I don't want ice cream for 2 weeks. You know. Um, I was saying that I like Sprite, and I still do, but then I had root beer the other day. We got fast food, which we like never get fast food. Me and my husband did, and I was like, "Oh my god, this root beer is so good!" And it was, I think it was like vanilla root beer or something like that. And I pretty much ended up drinking it because it was so good. But yeah, it just like I like crackers, and I pretty much have a good, like a good appetite, and I can eat things, but it's kind of picky. I'm kind of getting a little more random than I was in the beginning. Like I had graham crackers with buttercream frosting. I had like three, and it wasn't like I piled on frosting, but I lightly put frosting on it and made like little sandwiches. Had chocolate would almost been like a s'more. Is what it tasted like. We used to make them when we were in high school, like how you on your lunch tray you have your lunch and your vegetable, and they usually put like a brownie or some type of dessert. We used to make them in high school, but anyways, that's irrelevant. Um, so yeah, no, like to me, a craving is something that it's like I want cotton candy every day. You know what I'm saying? That would be like a craving, and I don't really have that. So if I have it, I'll let you know. um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I have really grown and started to really look pregnant. People are finally asking me in public, hey, you're expecting, aren't you? Like, please say you're expecting, because, it's kind of, I guess, with clothes on, it looks borderline, whatever. And, as I'm 7.5 months now, it's like, yes, I'm expecting, somebody's asked me, I don't look fat, or, people are confused. And we were actually looking at mattresses this past weekend, because they're having sales, and we want a bigger bed. And the guy at the store was like, "You're expecting it?" And I was like, "Yep." And he was like, "Okay." He was like, "Is this your first?" I was like, "Yep." He was like, "So you must be early on." And I was like, "Nope, I'm due in 2 months." But that's all good. That I don't look very pregnant. I did see a guy at the beach when I was doing my maternity photos with my friend um, last week. He looked more pregnant than me. But no, it's cool to, be asked if you're pregnant and whatever. And everyone's been really nice to me. I've had no stranger touch my belly yet, so I don't think I mind that because, it's kind of awkward, a random stranger just being like, "Oh, can I touch your belly?" But I hope I don't get that when I have her here. People are like, "Oh my God, can I hold her?" You know. It's like, you can look, but yeah, you might like kidnap my baby. So, um, but anyways, that's pretty much it for 26, 27, 28 weeks. Like I said, I have a doctor's appointment next week. Gained 18 pounds, no stretch marks, nothing too crazy. Everything with me and baby has been great. Um, I did have an infection, um, but that was taken care of. I've been getting Braxton Hicks. Sometimes they stink, but keeping hydrated will help you because if you're not hydrated, you can get contractions and they stink and they're kind of painful. But other than that, everything has been great with me, little Miss Baby Riley. Um, and we got a lot coming up. We're currently in the process of packing. I have annual training coming up next weekend as I'm in the National Guard, which I've said that before. And I'll just kind of give you a sneak peek. The table. Got some baby shower stuff laid out here. Um, my baby shower's in 2 days. I'm so excited. Wait. Yeah, 2 days. So I just went grocery shopping, got all the stuff for that, and we got most of the stuff we need. Just got a few more things to get, and then cooking and setting up for the baby shower. So I'm super excited. Um, I need to make a video to show you some of the things that I've gotten as far as baby buys, which I did make that video and it didn't work. So I promise I will put that up. That's the nursing sling, car seat cover, and my nursing cover, the sling. Yeah, I think I said it all. But I kind of wanted to do like what they look like and a little review. Of course, I can't review until she's here and I get to use them. But I love them and I'm happy with the quality and everything. So I'm just going to show you my belly and just cut it short. Of course, I always forget something, but please leave comments or questions for me at the bottom, and I'll answer them. Or say you like my video or you don't like it, whatever works for you. But yeah, there's going to be some videos and some pregnancy photos coming up. So be looking out for those. And thank you guys for watching. And let me show you my belly. Told you I was wearing my PJs. Gonna be a little glare. You're gonna see, like, I'm just really pregnant looking. And I feel like I'm really low and kind of squarish. Starting to get a little bit of something out here on the sides too. Okay, so that is it for 26, 27, and 28 weeks. And oh, my stomach's measuring almost 39 inches now. So it's growing like a half inch a week. It's growing fast. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and sorry for the long video and the lighting and everything, but thanks guys. Bye.